The Pittsburgh Steelers get a very ugly win over the Cleveland Browns, but it's a win regardless, baby. They win the game 26-22. Now, their defense is very aggressive and it's very good. They may have a top defense in the NFL. Did they struggle against the run at times? Yes. I do want to say prayers up to Nick Chubb. It seems like his leg just exploded on him in the red zone. But Jerome Ford came in. He tried to get the Pittsburgh Steelers some problems. Later in the game, they found a way to stop that run, and they went after Deshaun Watson. He got sacked 6 times. He threw a pick 6 in this game. He also fumbled for 6 as well. That was 14 points put on the board by the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. So the defense came out. They played phenomenal. I want to give respects and flowers to Alex Highsmith, who had a phenomenal game in this game. He had a pick 6. He also was getting into the backfield and making life hard for Deshaun Watson and this entire Cleveland Browns offensive staff in general, and TJ Watt as well. They came out and they played big. Alex Highsmith had a sack in this game, looked very good, and a pass deflection. Micah Fitzpatrick was doing his thing as well before he got injured and was out for the rest of the game. He was getting an x-ray on his chest. It seems like that he will be okay moving forward. Let's keep a lookout on that. Kwan Alexander led this team in total tackles this game. They look good. And Larry Ogunjobi started the thing off hot as well. Larry Ogunjobi played an essential role for this team today. He looked very good. Jerome Ford did have 6.6 yards to carry, but later in the game, they started taking it away from him. He had a 69-yard run. That was the longest rush of the day. Other than that, they were keeping him in check and they were knocking him in the backfield. With that being said, defense is phenomenal. Joy Porter Jr., last play of the game, I'm going to be real. He had a fistful of jersey, and the referees did not call it. You can't call something that you don't see, I guess, but that was a crazy play. I do want to say this. This offense, man. Kenny Pickett and Matt Canada. Boy, Kenny Pickett this game was not good. I don't care what the stat sheet says. He was 15 of 30 on the day, 222 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and got sacked twice. Now, the interception that he threw was not a pick interception. It wasn't where the receiver caught it and it bounced off his hands. He stared down George Pickens so bad early in this game. It was the third throw of the game. I don't know why Matt Canada came out with 3 passing plays back to back like he's built like that, because we all know Matt Canada wants to come out with 2 run plays and then pass, but he came out with 3 passing plays regardless. Stares down this basic slant, stares down George Pickens. Allen Robinson was wide open, throws the ball, he gets intercepted by the linebacker. Plays like that will get you caught up against teams to where they're not going to turn the football over as much as the Cleveland Browns. This offense has to be better. I'm not trying to be a negative person because they came out with the win, but Kenny Pickett has to be better for this team, and also with Matt Canada with the play calling. A big play in this game was to George Pickens. It was a simple throw over the middle of the field. George Pickens goes for 71 yards, takes it to the house. Now, Matt Canada has to do a better job of calling plays over the middle, because whenever Kenny Pickett throws the ball over the middle of the field, they get big chunk yards out of it, whether it's to Pat Freiermuth, whether it's to George Pickens, or even Deontay Johnson, who was out for this game and will be out for the next couple of weeks dealing with a hamstring injury. I think that is where Kenny Pickett can excel. One thing I am worried about with Kenny Pickett, inside the pocket, he's not the best. And that's going to hurt this team, and it's going to stop them from being able to run the football. For one, the offensive line is still shaky. That's for one. Because you look and you say Najee Harris had 10 carries for 43 yards. It's 4.3 yards a carry. He had a 21-yard run. You take that run away, not so much. So you have to do a better job trying to establish this run. This is a Steelers team that wants to run the football, quote unquote. So far, they have been able to run the football. Now, we're 2 weeks into this thing. Their offense can pick some things up. Usually it takes offense way longer into the season to figure things out than defense, because defense just read and react. But the Pittsburgh Steelers in the past have had a struggling offense. I want to see them do more of what they did on the back half of last season. Run quick game with Kenny Pickett. But I will say this. I had more confidence in Kenny Pickett in the back half of last season than I have confidence in him right now. I am very worried about him. I am not going to lie, because I don't see him developing underneath Matt Canada at all. And I also am seeing a lot of regression on the field as well. A lot of people say that he has a noodle arm. He doesn't have throw power. He was overthrowing some wide receivers today, and he was throwing the ball behind some wide receivers too. So his accuracy needs to get cleaned up. but that defense held on today. Kenny Pickett did do some good things in this game as well. I don't want to just come out and just say he was just completely terrible. He did some good things as well. The defense did bail out the offense, but let me know in the comment section below, how do you feel about the Pittsburgh Steelers team moving forward, and how do you feel about Kenny Pickett's development? You're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.